Good morning. Happy December. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today's December 1st. This is the painting of the day, daily paint gazing session. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Linda Fabry. I'm an intuitive artist, so I use art to connect to my divine source and I bring forward messages for people in readings. I make oracle cards. This calendar is, I'm looking for, oh, there we go. This calendar is like a daily journal, sort of. So here's, because there's nothing on this one yet. Here's, last month I didn't fill many squares, but I took some time off. But so what we'll do is we'll pick some colors, kind of make an ink blot. I'll paint what I see. When the image is finished, I'll interpret the image and then I'll share some oracle cards too. So we'll get a message for the day ahead. I just finished this paint gazing daily doodle calendar, so I will upload this soon. So I'm going to scan this in. This will be available for free download. So you can download it, print it out, and then you can do your own calendar if you don't have the time, space, or paints to make the. You'll just need a pen, and you can just draw what you see, and then you can journal. It's a great journal prompt. So those will be available. That's on my link tree. If you need a link, let me know. If you are watching live this morning, say hi, or afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. Well, hey, Tessa, Liz, a Dactyl, hello, good morning. And oh, so great to see you. All right, I see you're picking colors. So the way to pick colors for the background is to pick a number between 1 and 40. I see the 40 here, and 22, of course, for Anne. Let me see if I have it labeled. I don't even see it. What's this one? It fell off. The 22 always jumps off. It's a nice yellow, sunny. I can't believe it's December either. I saw the date and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed a deadline for something, I think. Because I felt like I had forever till November 30th, you know? All right. So these are beautiful colors. Great job. Well, it certainly feels like December here in Wisconsin. It's like 20 degrees or something crazy. That is purple. Look at it, fell over just when you asked, to let you know. Indeed, it is purple pansy. Oh, I'm just drinking some of my coffee. Want to see my coffee cup today? This is, you're going to see it whether you want to see it or not. This is Lifespan. It's one of my favorite images. I don't know if you can see it from that angle. So in the center, there's a woman with a dragonfly. And then on the sides, it goes from a child's face to like a wise elder face. So yeah, so that image is available on my site. You can get it on anything, t-shirts, mugs, whatever. I saw that on the news that Erie was just getting blasted. Holy cow. Hope you got lots of water and coffee and whatever you need so you don't have to go out. You're cold down there in Kentucky too? Oh, all right. Well, let's warm things up. Let's heat things up here. All right. So I'm going to use these 3 colors. If anybody's just tuning in and you want to pick a color, the way you do that is by picking a number between 1 and 40. But I'm going to get started with those. It's so nice that you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rolling with the movement. Snowmageddon. Oof. Yeah, it's probably not going to snow here for a while because it is just too cold. All right, let me get my camera set up. So again, the intention for today's reading is just what do we need to know for the day ahead? And 43 degrees. Wow, it's even cold in the Carolinas, huh? A coffee advent calendar? Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's start with 40. That's a messy one. I love it. And 22. And 17. I feel like I need to put out the reminder that today's the last day for 40% off any readings if anybody wants one. Just popped into my head. So, you know, my rule, if it comes into my head, it comes out my mouth. This, sorry, I'm messing with my camera. Okay. It is very Mardi Gras. I agree. Trying to decide if I should include that little small little turtle or whatever's on the side. Or save it for tomorrow. Oh, congratulations, Tessa. I love it. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. There we go. I see a nose right there too. Yeah. All right. I'm blocking it a little bit. There we go. All right, I gotta get a photo. I don't know. Should I keep in that little purple thing? This little thing over here, you can't really see it. Never mind. That answers my question. Focus on today. I feel like that's part of the message. Just like be in today right now. That's a tomorrow. That's a tomorrow problem. It's interesting that there's like kind of a square here. Bear with me. Good morning, Good Witch. No, hi, no one. Good morning. Dating so yeah, that's I don't know that I would. Yeah, dating just sounds awful. I feel for you. It's like certain kinds of shopping too. Like I just nope. Did that help, Liz? Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. It looks like they're kissing a little tiny turtle. That's what it looks like. I think yeah, word bubble. That's good too. All right, focus. Here we go. Focus, focus, focus. I am just putting the post out, like the what do you see? So I gotta go grab the old one. But yeah, let me know what you're seeing there. I definitely see a side profile of a face. Kiss the turtle. And okay. What am I? Purple dog barking at the turtle. I like that. Whoville. Nice. I'm obsessed with this like square kind of shape here. It's really interesting. Hmm. I'm going to zoom you in just a little. See if you see anything differently. Don't bite the turtle. Think about the squares. The squares. I'm telling you, all about the squares. Hmm. It does look like a crystal. I was thinking that too, or like a bottle. And yesterday I had a glass bottle too. Where'd I put my coffee? There we go. All right. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, sorry. Hmm. Yeah, for me, what's drawing my attention is this kind of right in here. But I'm not entirely sure. It does. It still kind of looks. It looks like a bottle to me here, sort of. But this kind of looks like a fish. It's just like an eye. Like an angelfish or something, maybe. I don't know. Mm. Or it reminds me a little bit of like, yeah, I see that kind of zigzag thing too, like a rune. Um, it reminds me of like a Zippo too, or like one of those lighter, like a lighter that would come up and hear some flame or something. But none of those feel that strong. So I'm kind of just sitting with it for a second here. See what's going on. Hmm. And then I suddenly am like, oh, it's a turtle on its back right here. That feels strong, actually. Okay. It's okay. Oh, you see a frog with a purple. Oh, yeah. We'll see what happens up there. Start down here. I feel like lines are a thing, or like concentric circles or something. I don't know. Y'all are seeing a fat green frog up here? Is that where it is? I feel like there's something on a branch or something. I don't know. He's laughing. I have seen over the. Is it over the hedge or over the garden wall? Is that a different? Are those different things. That one like disappeared. I didn't mean to do that. We're here to burgle your turks. What does that mean? Oh, burgle. I forget that that's. I love the word burgle. Cracks me up. All right, I think I'm gonna add to that. I'm gonna add like green highlights or something. I'm here to burgle your turks. I feel like he's laying on his back laughing, actually. Is it different? Okay. He looks happy to be burgled. Yes. Hey, Laura. All right, I got to figure out the. Did I just make his? Or maybe I did. Maybe I made him so he wasn't laughing anymore. Take that away. I don't know where to put his nose holes. I was going to put it here. There. I'm going to cover this one up. Okay, I gotta stop messing with it. I can't though. I feel like is there someone like reaching down or something like that? I feel like he fell over laughing. He was burgled into the turtle cave. All right, I'm going to move over here. Let's move on to stuck on this turtle. It's on his back, maybe that's why. Hmm. All right. I'm going to see about this green thing over in the corner too. All right, so what's going on here? This does kind of feel like frog legs here. I'm kind of see like a frog holding on for dear life. I love turtles and frogs too. Hey, James. All right, so what if I'm just going to start with a leg. I think maybe those are toes. Excuse me. And then maybe there's another one back here. Like a yellow man in a purple cloak. I like that too. All right, let's see. All right. I can't decide on where the face is. I thought maybe this was an eye. Morning, Marcy. He's starting to develop a personality. His body's kind of weird. I don't really know where to put everything. And I think that's a good, it's like there's all these lines, and that's totally fine too. Hey, Amy, I'm glad you're here. I think there's another hand up here or something, but is that what you call a frog? Are they called hands or paws? They are liquid, right? Feet. They're all just feet. Another one here because I don't know. Maybe there's multiple frogs, but there's little frog feet everywhere. And I feel like I want to continue some of these straight lines that are here too. Like there's multiple branches and intersections and there we go. I think we need a little bit of orange for those eyes. Yeah, coming out of a misty cave. It does kind of like crystals or something, right? Hmm, I love them too. And this little knee. We're almost done. So if you're new here, what happens next is I will interpret the image for a message for the day and then pull some oracle cards. I love that. Twisted and tangled, but so happy. Okay. Finish my video. I need to move this camera for a second. Bear with me. All right. There's our little friends. So cute. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can. That's weird. Kind of see it. Forgive me. Oh hey. Oh hey, I have a turtle up here. I'm a little Christmas turtle. That's me and my son. It's snow people. Anyway. Oh, I love that, Tessa. I love little Roger. I think the perspective is really interesting. I'm looking at, it does look like another turtle, doesn't it? I'm looking at the interaction, like the little foot by here. I feel like the turtle's on its back laughing. That's really what I feel like. It's laughing maybe at the frog or something, but the frog is both behind the turtle and in front of it at the same time, which is really interesting to me. Because obviously the turtle would be much larger, unless it's a tiny little baby turtle, which it, could be. I feel like the environment that the frog is in is like it feels like a fun house to me where things are twisting and turning and perspectives are shifting and everything's kind of sideways and jumbled and and weird. But yeah, like who was it? Marcy said, twisted and tangled, but so happy, like really able to navigate this with such, froggy grace. I think it's really fantastic, like all these. And so we see these lines, these intersecting lines, they tend to represent like integrating things, integration. So I feel like this frog is navigating um like like integrating things. I'm looking for a better word. Navigating, kind of moving from knowing to doing, that kind of thing. Construction, it also feels like it's like an old, like it feels like construction to me. Like there's like beams and things like that. So yeah, so there's like navigating that kind of spiritual construction because it is purple, feels like connected to the crown. And then these two being yellow and green feel like our heart and our, where's yesterday's? Our heart and our personal will or personal expression. So yesterday's was this heart-shaped bottle with like magic coming out of it here, and it was all about like personal expression and kind of like taking a look at it. Like the magic within. Feels like today is just a more joyful kind of, oh, Notre Dame, yeah. I could see that back in here. That they just reopened, I think. So that's interesting. So yeah, it's like reconstruction is really, that makes sense. An obstacle course for critters. That's so cute. And maybe the turtle was trying to climb around in it too and fell down and just laughed, like, I fell off the beam and ha ha ha. That's what it feels like, is just like a playground. So I think we can really kind of look at things with the playground. I love that you said you think frogs are liquid. It does kind of have this energy of just kind of flowing with things, like going with it. If we look at left and right, the frog is more internal. So it's more of our internal flexibility, and especially that the body itself is developed on this side, whereas as it reaches it also almost gets absorbed by the external. So a lot of this work feels like internal work, feels like looking through the eyes of our creativity. Um, Circles feel like a big piece of the frog. Circles tend to represent wholeness, knowing ourselves as whole, the self, so it could be definitely internal work. Whereas the turtle feels like protected, and that's our external experience. So internally, we can be very fluid and almost vulnerable because you think of like the fleshiness of a frog feels very vulnerable and soft, whereas the turtle, though they dwell in similar places and they're related, feels very protected by the shell, although it's kind of bearing its belly, right? So there's but it still feels safe. And so our heart can be like safe to express itself, and but we can climb and stuff like that internally, but externally we can kind of laugh and be playful. A thicket of sticks. I like that phrase, thicket of sticks. Turtle's laughing at how crazy the frog can stretch itself. Yes, I love that. Transversing obstacles with joy. Go with the flow. Beautiful. I love it. I like that there's kind of this shadow turtle. It's a tomorrow thing, but I do feel like there's another turtle over here, so that'll be interesting to see. It could be also, I'm just going to speculate, but dang it, I was trying to zoom out. It kind of looks like it's a thought. This whole thing is a thought bubble from this turtle tomorrow, so it's something we might take in and remember. I'm going to pull a card just to see what else it wants to say. And then if you want to put in the comments, if you have any questions for your own journey, you have, or just you want a general card, let me know. Thicket of sticks. I don't know why, I just really love that phrase. Can't stop saying it. I probably will say it several times today. All right, we got a purple one too from the mandala series. Assert your creative power. That fits with their pretty powerful emblems here. You are incredibly gifted, so resist the urge to hide or diffuse your abilities, specifically creativity and healing. Trust your connection and the powerful insights you experience in nature. It's interesting that it's a snake, and like the frog might be some might be a baby turtles, and this frog might be prey to this snake here, and so we might feel a little fearful of our own creative energies because it is so powerful. It does definitely matches the coloring too, that yellow and green. And then that orange, but see, it's like it's got that orange that I brought in. I feel like creativity is kind of the salve for any of our fears, like as we express ourselves. Yeah, it definitely matches today's, doesn't it? So yeah, assert your creative power. I think that's where, like, enjoy the fact that you can be flexible and fluid and move and laugh at yourself as you're doing. It's how fun you are, how fun it is to be embodied the way that you are. All right. So let's see. Anne, general card for Anne. I want to remind everybody that all readings are 40% off right now. So some of them are as low as $12. You could get a 3-card reading for $12 right now. Full-length paint gazing sessions are an hour long, and you get an original work of art. So those are all, as long as they last, as long as there's some left, but it will end tonight at midnight. All right, and let me just connect back to you. Call to your pack. Yeah, don't isolate. Open your heart and let your song pour out. You're not alone. When you let your authentic light shine brightly, it's a beacon for kindred connections. Yeah, do some howling in your way. All right, Marcy. Whew. All right, Marcy, gently down the stream. Beyond your bridges, built or burnt, the light of a new day beckons. It's time to leave the shoreline. Set your vessel on its course. Go with the flow to discover your oars and row your own boat. Yeah, I do feel like today is speaking with all those circles, like the circles in the hands, especially those little fingertips are circles. There's a lot of energy around like personal development, aside from, who are you separate from who you are for and to everyone else. All right, Amy. passionate path. I love this card because it's like sometimes it's just a few steps to get on that path and then it's like whoosh. The stream of synchronicity flows swiftly when fueled by attention to desire. Let your passion lead you. Magic and wonder await you along the way. So give your attention today to what you want, what not not what you want because you don't have it, or not what you want because you don't want something else, but what you really desire, and get passionate about it. I think that's partly this assert your creative power too. So it's like go after what you for some reason the phrase go after your gifts are popping into my head, and so out the mouth. So yeah, magic and wonder await you, Amy. All right, no one. General card. Intensity. No, the heat is intense, but necessary to reach deep into your core and release energies that went dormant due to the cold. So nourish and balance with water. I've noticed an increase in a need for water myself personally. I feel like we all need to stay more hydrated right now. I think energies are really intense as we're in this kind of period of transformation. So that's what this is about, is like make sure you're nourishing yourself in all the ways that you need to. And if things are really getting intense, water can be your friend. No, like even just taking a glass of water and like swirling it and looking at it, I think that's that fluidity that we're talking about, that flowing. If you need to bring that energy into your experience a little bit, you can just ask water for help. Oh, let me see about the link. I should be able to get in there. Unless they're gone, I'll see though. So I'm going to drop this link in there. Let's see. So that link that I just dropped will go take you to this page that says readings. There's card readings and painted readings. So then you just go to card readings and you get two options. There's like a one-on-one with me through Zoom, where I just pull up like as many cards as we need to get clarity. Or there's a 3-card reading. So there's two options under card readings. And then and if you go to painted readings, that's where you're going to see the paint gazing and the mini. So there's a mini paint gazing too, that you get a little card in the mail. I'm just checking to see if there's card readings left. Yeah, there's a couple still in there. The 3-card. Yeah. All right. Let me see if did I get everybody's cards? You've been super parched too? Yeah, I mean, it's like super dry too. It's like 20 degrees here. It's so cold. Oh, here's another look at this cup. I don't know if you can see it a little better from this distance. It's so crazy because you've seen how I just lay down the paint, but these faces were just there. It was so clear. This little young face. And she was right there too. And it looks like me. It's so crazy. I love it. I know. Well, it's not just you, Tessa. Like my website is not. I'm working on a new interface, I guess is the word. I guess that's what I'm trying to. Yeah. I'll drop the preview if anybody wants to see the work in progress. None of the links work yet, but it's the front page. So if you're curious, you can click on this. There we go. Home with 2 E's. Yeah, so you can get a preview of the home page. I'm shifting and I'm gonna be focusing specifically on paint gazing, and then my intention, and so this is secret information, but my intention is to, once I can get to a certain number of paint gazing sessions regularly booked, I want to start doing, well, before that, I'll be doing a regular kind of gallery style reading like I was doing before, when you can attend, and I'll do some readings for, mini readings for people. You're my homie too. um, so I'll be doing gallery style, like mini readings again on Zoom. And then I also, of course, want to teach paint gazing. And so I'll be doing, instead of art support groups, it's going to be a regular paint gazing kind of reflection group. So on your own paint gazing, you can come and we can talk about what's coming through, that kind of thing. You do need to take a trip to Fond du Lac, but most of the stuff you'll be able to do online too. You were close. It's like fond, like fondue. Mm-hmm. Fond. It means, I think, I don't know. No, you speak French. Does Fond du Lac mean bottom of the lake or something like that? Base of the lake or foot of the lake? Something like that, bottom. I live at the bottom of the lake, SpongeBob. I live in a pineapple. I really should, actually. That's funny. So yeah, bottom of the lake, which is funny because so Lake Winnebago in Wisconsin is like this like little teardrop shaped lake or whatever, and so Fond du Lac's right at the base of it. And then there's Oshkosh and Appleton and some other bigger towns, but the I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I guess it wasn't that important. Oh, I know what I was going to say, because it's bottom of the lake. It used to be like swampland and then they filled it in. And so it actually is kind of like bottom of, like living on the bottom of water, underneath water. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, so good stuff on the way. I'll be focusing on paint gazing and oracle cards. I won't be doing soul portraits anymore. It's really hard to sit in, but yeah. You do? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, what you're gonna want to come into town for, and these will be bigger events eventually, are paint gazing circles. So that's gonna involve kind of like imagine like a ballroom where everyone's at a table and you're making paintings that you're passing around with the people at the table. And then those images that you're creating at that table will be turned into oracle cards. So everybody will get to collect more oracle cards that you make yourself through the paint gazing process. So yeah, so that's something you're going to want. And I'm going to have a big event where you could come and you'd stay at a hotel, and the weekend we'd, make the art, and then so yeah, it'll be awesome. So it'll be a continuation of, so I needed to like eliminate soul portraits so that I could refocus on, I had actually thought that I was going to take a job somewhere, that I was going to like put everything to the side. And then because for whatever reason, I think they wanted someone with a penis to run their business. I'm not sure, but since they're not going in that direction with me, I'm just refocusing, and I'm like, bam, and that's what happens though. Is you have those inspirations, that's a catalyst to grow. Lots of cool stuff, yeah. I will take all the money. I'll take it. We'll make some great stuff with it. All right. Hey Jackson, how you doing? You're in. Oh my God, I would love so much for all of you to come out here. That would just be so much fun. Someday too, I'll be on the road and like come to different towns too. That'll be really neat. I just got to figure out, like, Lulu doesn't like to travel, so I would need to make some arrangements for that. But yeah, lots of good stuff coming down. So keep an eye on it. I'm going to pull one more card for anybody who's just wanting an extra card. I will definitely. So my future daughter-in-law is in Mexico, so I do need to come down there. She's closer to Mexico City though, so but definitely come out to where you're at and all. No qualms about that. All right, everyone. You were never meant to be contained. You're boundless by nature. Hiding or trying to fit in serves no one. Be you and be free. And this is just emphasizing what this one said. Resist the urge to hide. Don't hide. Don't hide anything. Let it open up. Same as yesterday's thing. Like uncork, uncork, right? Uncork that magic. Let it flow. Let yourself flow. Oh, did I? I thought I pulled a card for you. I'll pull another one for you though. This one. These two are gonna. That's funny because that card comes up for you so often, Tessa. All right, general for the week. So here's for Tessa, general card for the week. Surrender. Surrender to your soul. Mm-hmm. Relinquish the illusion of control and let go into love. You've asked and you've prepared for transformation. So now just trust your innate wisdom to lead and allow the graceful unfurling of your new form. Woo! I feel like the card is sparkling. Has anybody else seen that? There's some magic going on in your life right now, Tessa. So yeah, week ahead, would you say general for the week ahead is just let the things unfurl. Got lots of good stuff coming to fruition. Yeah. Enjoy that love that's finally connected and all the things that are in your new butterfly form. You can definitely get that one on a phone case. It's called Surrender to Your Soul. I'm actually going to pull up I'll see if I can find it for you. Watch this. So I don't know if y'all know that there's a search option on my site. So if you see like, for example, if you come across an oracle card that you like, you can just type in the name and it'll pop up if it's on there. If it's not, you can ask me for it. I might be able to upload it. So there you go. I just dropped the link to it. I'm glad that links populate in here. I wasn't sure. But yeah, so like any of the card images that are on here. Oh, it was right on top. Yeah, you can have it on a coffee cup, a phone case. A phone case is a great choice for this one, I think. T-shirts, yeah. Did you really? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. It's something I really like. It's funny about the graphic design thing, Tessa. I went to school, my degree's in art therapy, and I'm very much like a hands-on artist and they were like, you should take graphic design classes. And I was like, I don't want to make art on a computer. But then I did. I took a couple levels of Photoshop and Illustrator and I freaking loved it. Yeah. So I was resistant, but I really love it. My friend went to school for graphic design in the late 90s, and I remember going to visit her. She was at the Art Academy of Art or Art Institute or something in Chicago, and I always think about that because it took like an entire semester for her to design something that now it takes us like seconds. You know what I mean? It blows my mind like how far it's come. Yeah. Yeah, you have to learn. Yeah, design is design no matter what you're doing. Yeah. You gotta learn design to sell your art. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, and am kind of branching into is helping people set up their social media and their websites and things like that, and helping specifically artists and healers who want to create a business. So that is something. Hmm. Oh, the old like tight fit. Oh my God, yeah. Hmm. Why's your hand shake? Just generally. Hey, new heights. I don't know why I wanted to pull a card, but I was feeling that. Um, yeah, yeah. You're prepared. Nothing to fear. Yeah, we all got. Look at that. That little froggy is at new heights. We got it. We got it. Just generally. That's what I was saying. I'm like, just drink too much coffee. All right, friends. I should get off here and do work. I do want to say too, go download your. This is what I'm doing next right now. I'm gonna upload this to Ko-fi. If you want your, um, if you want your doodle calendar, it'll be available, and this is a free download. It'll be available in about within the hour. All right. It is yesterday's card. You're right. Oh my gosh. Thank you. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for joining me today. Take care. Bye bye.